Hello, this is Matt Stevens for Rock Point Community Church. I'm the technical director there. Of course, if you are serving here or work on production team, you probably know that. I would like to do a brief overview of Jands Vista to the extent that I know, and hopefully the extent that will get you through on Sunday mornings with running the program. I'm recording this tutorial to give you the ability to watch this on Sunday if you need it. Also during the week, hopefully it will give you some time to be able to look at it and play back through again and see kind of what is going on to help create and change and edit and run Vista. Vista is the lighting software that we use. The first thing that we do is we're gonna go to patch down below, and this is the area where all the lights are entered into the program. It's called a patch. Each light runs off a certain amount of DMX channels. The lights that we have right now, you'll see under recent that we use are the Chauvet LED Range 64s. Those take up 7 DMX channels, as you can see up here, and then a generic dimmer, which we have to enter in each individual part of the dimmer for it to run properly. The fixture that is on stage, or the lights, if you will, are known on the DMX patch by the first number. So if we click on light fixture number 1, we see that it starts off with 1. Fixture number 2 starts off with 8, and so forth. And so that is how we set the lights. And so this is how it all fits together. This is why you see number 26, number 33, and so forth in the sheets that I print out. You can move and change lights here. Typically, I would not suggest that. I would make sure that this kind of stays the same. On a Sunday, what you need to do to make sure that this works properly, you first of all need to make sure you have the USB key. Vista will not run unless it has this key entered into a USB port. It looks like a flash drive, and it is on a lanyard that says Vista on it. What you'll do is you just put that into one of the USB ports. It should light up red. The next thing you got to do is you got to put into the computer the USB to DMX adapter. This is what's going to be sending the DMX signal to your DMX run. Once you plug in that adapter and open up Vista, it should have a blue light that glows. That is not all you have to do. That just lets you know that things are working properly. The next thing you have to do in Vista is, of course, go to Patch, go to Connect Universes at the top. In here, depending on the way the computer is going to work, you will have to add and remove different universes. On my computer, and this might happen with other computers, it will randomly, not randomly, but it will show up with connected universe number 1, 2, 3, and 4 as S3, which is a Jands Vista board. What we need to do is disconnect those. This right here is going to show where the connected universes are. What we need to do after that is click on Universe 1, go over to this plus sign next to USB DMX port, select the Jands Vista DMX port, and click Connect. Then you'll see it under here under Connecting Universes. Now the lights will work properly. The computer and program will work with the lights. After you do that, you'll see a red light along with the blue light. That lets you know that there's a DMX signal being sent to your lights. After that, we would go to playback, because typically I'd create a playlist during the week, and you can customize this to your liking. This is where you would play the different cues for the lighting. There's a number of ways of doing this. You can play it right there in the screen. You can play it below, and you can also fast forward to the next one below or in the screen. So for instance, in Happy Day, that was just taking too long, or you really need to get to a cue really fast. Instead of having to go down here and press play, you can go down here and press fast forward. So that will allow you to run through the songs. Typically, on the left, I'll have the songs play, or the songs that we're doing, and host, walk in, host, and message on the left. And then if you click on the song, you'll see the individual cues, and those correlate with the videos that are on the Pro Presenter computers, and you'll play through those. Now, I want you as a lighting director and those who are running lights the ability to manipulate and change these, either A, if there's a problem, or B, if you honestly feel that there'd be a better color or a better look. So we'll quickly show how that works. What we would do is we would go to Edit, and that will bring up down here our program mode, which is found right here. It first comes up with this timeline. The way Jands Vista works is kind of like the way video would work. You have a certain sequence of time of events. What you see here is the transition time in that sequence. We have 2-second transitions, and we have 1-second transitions, and half-second transitions, and that's what you're seeing here. And you're seeing the different intensity levels of the which we'll get into in a second, of the fixture. We'll see it turn on, turn off, versus the shutter, and the color. That's kind of what we deal with right now with the lights that we have. The more sophisticated the light, the more we would see here, the more changes we would make. I typically try to get this fixed, but if you want to make something longer or shorter, all you have to do is come in here, move that diamond, and bring this down, and now we have, instead of a 1-second transition, we have a 2-second transition, and so that's kind of how that works. Or we can shorten it, just highlight that area and move it down. If we have multiple ones, we just select all of them. We can make it kind of go in a curve, or what have you. So Control Z, as usual, is the function that allows us to move things back and forth. If we change something, we can change it with Control Z, or you can go up here to clip and edit, I should say, and then undo and redo.